So boiler's all piped up. Did have to do a little bit more jiggery pokery. For some reason, the new Ecotech Pro is slightly shorter than the old Ecotech Pro. So everything had to be raised up a little bit anyway. But we made sure that the flue was okay. We wanted to make sure that we hadn't hung the boiler too high up. But no, the flue's fine. That's all went in. Hello, Josh. Well, you heard it. I've converted him. He is now speaking my language. We are here today, the 20th of May, and we are, as you can see, go on, big boy, putting in an Ecotech Pro 28. I love the Ecotech Pros. Better than the Pluses, the new Pluses. Yeah, that version of the Plus was sweet, but we're not putting the new Plus in, not the remastered. We are basically, this is going to be a boiler swap, a straight swap. Ecotech Pro for an Ecotech Pro. This is for Josh's grandparents. He's not getting paid. I am. Anyway, there's been some issues with this boiler. It is, how old is this? 2007. So that's what, we're 2025. So minus 2, 18 years old. And it's had multiple issues. AAV's been going well. You can see the state of it inside as well. So it's not in a good way. I think it's been overheating as well. Luckily, it's just a bungalow and there's only 6 radiators here. So the flush shouldn't be too bad, I hope. Pipework wise, there's not going to be much. It's literally going to be boiler on, boiler off. We're going to change the valves, but use the same orientation. The gas, I know it's in 15 here, but if you guys remember that one that Josh helped me out with in Wembley, similar sort of scenario, gas meter on this one is literally out here, boiler's there, it's coming off of there in 22. We can't see where it reduces from 22 to 15 inside the property because it's all in screw down here, but Josh has done a working pressure test and we do have the minimum working pressure at the boiler, so that's good. Once we've put the new one on, we'll retest it. If it needs a new gas run, then it's not going to be that difficult. We can literally just go up and over and bang it here, but I don't think it's going to be a problem. It's the only gas appliance in the property as well, so there's not going to be any additional load on the system. The only thing we need to do alteration of the pipework wise is we're going to get the boiler swap done and then do the flush afterwards. So a flushing point on the flow, we're going to use the filter as one of the other flushing points on the return, and on the cold just got to fit in a shock arrestor and a scale reducer. Other than that, everything else should stay exactly the same. Oh yeah, also condense, we're going to be coring a new condense because right now it just comes out here and goes somewhere under the decking, I don't know, but we've got a gully here. Going to punch a new hole out from there and 1.25 inches straight into the gully there. Boiler's already been drained out. We're going to get it off the wall and then we're going to get this on the wall, then we're going to get cracking. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Oh, almost tripped over that. Don't trip over that. Let's get to work. Well, that was not fun. You saw I was struggling to get it off, and that's because the old boiler was fitted and then this unit was fitted afterwards. Now on the back, when we pulled it off, it actually pulled a bit of the bracket off as well, and it's not great wood, it's dot and dab. Well, okay, that's obviously not it, but we had to use the core fixes because, yeah, you can hear that. And when I took the old boiler off, it pulled the bracket out, and what it is, it's this little lip here in the back of the bracket. So this bit is not a problem, that goes on fine, but it's that. So that little bit of depth we didn't have above the boiler. So initially when we thought we'd tried to get it on, and yeah, we didn't have enough height above the cupboard, so Josh has had to cut a section out the top there. So now that gave us enough space to basically get the boiler up over. That's hooked on now, and because it is a vaillant for vaillant, everything lines up. Now Josh is gonna, who's calling me now? Samir's calling me, I'll call him back in a bit. We've got to put, yeah, just basically gonna put the valves on here. Josh is gonna cut in a flushing point here. We're gonna fit a magnet clean somewhere here, probably I reckon about there maybe, and we use the bottom end of that as a flushing point for there. And we're gonna fit in a shock arrest and the scale reducer somewhere on the cold mains as well. Gas, hot, will literally just go bang, 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 connect straight up. So hopefully that shouldn't be too much ag. And then obviously the flue, we did take the turret off initially because we thought it was going to, well, when we tried to do it before, we thought we'd take the turret off so it would give us a little bit more height, but it was pointless. So we'll get the turret back on, get the flue in, and do all this palaver. So we're just gonna plod along. Look at this guy, eating on the job, his own job, whilst I've been slaving away piping up this boiler. Right. Now, well, in all fairness, it's been a team effort. So boiler's all piped up. Did have to do a little bit more jiggery pokery. For some reason, the new Ecotech Pro is slightly shorter than the old Ecotech Pro. So everything had to be raised up a little bit anyway. But we made sure that the flue was okay. We wanted to make sure that we hadn't hung the boiler too high up, but no, the flue's fine. That's all went in. So now it's all been piped up. Power flush machine is warmed up. Chemicals been added. And just make sure, flow. Yep, going down the flow. That's all isolated under there still. Boiler's all been wired up as well. So now let's, do you know what? I need to plug the power flush machine, don't I? That would help. Alright, let me plug it in and then switch it on. Oh. Is that mine or yours? Oh, it's Josh's. He's breaking into his own van. Anyway, we've just finished power flushing. Well, who's calling me now? I need to take this. It's Hash. He needs help. Right, let's see how bad these magnets are. Oh. The water did start to get pretty black as we started circulating. Whoa! Yeah, that's bad. That is a very good catch. Let's see how much on the second one. Wow. There we go. That is our catch. So let's get that cleaned off. The flow rate here isn't that great, so I think the dumping is going to take a while, but it's 4 o'clock. Still not bad time considering everything else is done. The contents are done, the PRV is done, the wiring's done. It's literally just this now. So let's get dumping. Water is hot. Hamilton is done. Uncle is done. Boiler is done. Nice. Not nice. I don't care. It's working. It's good. Yeah, we're all done. System been flushed out. Boiler's been commissioned. Flue looks lovely. Josh looks lovely.
Thank you.
And we're out of here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all soon.